Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sheriff Matt Clifford. Thank you all for being here today. There are a lot of you, and there are a lot of people to get promoted today. So if we could all stand for the posting of the colors, please. If you guys could all be seated. Thank you, Honor Guard. Let's give them a hand. So today we're doing a number of promotions for just about every rank that we have for a commission deputy. And there are a lot of reasons for that. We've added new positions this year with the help of our commissioners and our contract agencies. We had STAR add positions, the jail added position, and our courthouse added a position. So we are promoting for all of that. So that's why we have so many people here today. But we'll get through it, I promise. So in the meantime, we're going to introduce everybody. So all the sergeants, why don't you come on up here? We'll start with you. So just say who's here supporting you today.
I have my wife and daughter, my parents, and lots of brothers and sisters and other family.
Okay, I'm Brad Grady. I've got my family here, my 4 kids, my wife, one of my friends, Rick, and then, of course, we've got some old sergeants out here that I've worked for in the past, so.
I'm Tom McEachran, and I have my beautiful wife Tanisha and my daughter Tyler, and an entire room of people that have helped and supported.
Tad Porter, I've got my wife Michelle, my mother-in-law, my mom, my dad, my stepdad, and my daughter and my new son-in-law.
Vinny Sepulveda. I have my beautiful wife Carmen, my daughter Sophia, and little Vinny with me, and in support from all of you as well, and Joe Brown.
Jonathan Steele, my beautiful wife, my kids, my sister, my brother-in-law. My mother flew up and surprised me today, so that's awesome. And then Derek and the mayor back there of Star, Trevor Chadwick. And of course, vote came just for me.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a little biography. They're obviously all getting promoted from deputy to sergeant, so big day. And got a couple of them to go through here. So we'll start with Travis. Travis DeBee joined the ACSO in 2019 as a patrol deputy after spending 8 years with the Twin Falls County Sheriff's Office. Travis worked as a patrol deputy for our South and North County patrol team before moving over to CUNA Police in 2021, where he worked as a major crimes detective. Travis is promoted to sergeant and will be managing 4 patrol officers in the Star PD Silver Shift. Travis was born in Southern California and moved with his family to Twin Falls when he was 7 years old. Travis graduated from Twin Falls High School and attended the College of Southern Idaho and Boise State University. Travis began his law enforcement career in 2005 when he joined the Ada County Juvenile Services. He moved on to Idaho State Police and Twin Falls Sheriff's Office Twin Falls County Sheriff's Office before finally landing with ACSO in 2019. Travis is married and has a daughter. When not at work, you will find him spending time with his family, goofing around in the outdoors, cooking, and traveling. Next is Brad Greeny. Brad joined the ACSO in 2004 when he was hired on as a detention deputy at the Ada County Jail. Brad has spent his 18-year career with us working for the Jail Services Bureau, which puts him in excellent position to be promoted to sergeant, where he will supervise a team of detention deputies. Brad was born in Missoula and grew up in Montana. He graduated from C.M. Russell High School in Great Falls and then went to the University of North Dakota. Brad is married and has 4 kids. When not at work, you can find Brad and his family doing something in the outdoors, especially archery, elk hunting, and riding his dirt bike. Little Tommy McEachern. Tom joined the ACSO in 2015 as a patrol deputy after spending 4 years, as a patrol officer in the Susanville Police Department in California. Tom worked as a patrol deputy for the Star and Eagle Police Departments before moving over to detective for Eagle PD in 2017. In addition to his regular duties, Tom has worked as a firearms instructor, Wage and Benefits Committee chair, investigations instructor, member of the Critical Incident Task Force, and armored rescue vehicle driver. Tom is promoted to sergeant and will manage a team of detention deputies for the Jail Services Bureau. Tom was born and raised in Susanville, graduated from Lassen? Yeah. All right. Lassen High School, and earned degrees from Lassen Community College and Union Institute and University. Tom began his law enforcement career in 2005 as a police explorer and got his first job in the field in 2008 as a detention deputy with the Lassen County Sheriff's Office in Susanville. Tom is married and has 2 children. When not at work, you will likely find him tinkering and building in his shop or improving his Emmett Ranchette or having some kind of backcountry adventure in the Idaho outdoors. Tad Porter. Tad has been with the ACSO since 2011 when he was hired as a detention deputy at the jail. Tad worked in the jail, including stints as a training officer and member of the SRT team until 2015 when he moved over to our Patrol Services Bureau. In addition to his regular patrol duties, Tad worked as a training officer in patrol and an acting field commander. Tad is promoted to sergeant, where he will run the Blue Side Swing Shift team for the South Patrol Unit. Tad was born in Idaho Falls, but grew up in Boise. He went to Meridian High School and Skyline High School in Idaho Falls. Tad worked as a Mason for 16 years when he decided to change careers and apply at the ACSO. Looks like he made the right decision. Tad is married and has 2 kids. When not at work, you will find him with his family doing some kind of outdoors activity, probably camping or fishing, if they can swing it. Tad also enjoys bow hunting. It's a pattern here. Vinny Sepulveda. Vinny joined the ACSO in 1998 as a technician in the Jail Services Bureau and was promoted to detention deputy in 2000. Vinny has spent over 2 decades with our agency, spending most of his time in JSB, including stints as a jail training officer, team lead, a member of the SRT, and the transports team before moving over to the Court Services Bureau in 2020. Vinny is promoted to sergeant, where he will manage a team of court security employees for the CSB. Vinny was born in Mexico and grew up in Melba before moving to Boise. Vinny joined the U.S. Army Reserves in 1995 and served until 2001. Vinny is married and has 5 children. When not at work, you may find Vinny spending time with his family camping or doing some other outdoor activity. Jonathan Steele. Jonathan has been with the ACSO since 2019 when he was hired as a patrol deputy after a stint working for the Sonoma County Sheriff's Office in California. Jonathan worked as a patrol deputy for our South County Patrol team, a training officer, and a drone pilot before moving over to Star Police, where he worked as a property crimes detective. Jonathan is promoted to sergeant and will be managing 4 patrol officers on the Star PD Blue Shift. Jonathan was born in Santa Rosa, California, and grew up in NorCal, where he attended Sacramento State University before he transferred to Boise State in 2013, where he really connected with Idaho. Jonathan is married and has 2 children. When not at work, you will likely find him spending time with his family and working at their ranch in Caldwell or hunting somewhere in the wilds of Idaho or Montana. That was a lot. So what we're going to do now is we're going to Before we promote our other three, we're going to do the oath of office for you folks. I usually explain to people that our oath is very important to us. It's only 3 sentences long, but it has a lot of heavy words in it, and it should be, because those are the words that we have to live and work by for the rest of our careers, hopefully for the rest of our lives. So, if you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear or affirm. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. And the Constitution and laws of the state of Idaho. I will earn the respect of others by being ethical and professional at all times. Pledge to carry out my duties to the best of my ability. And bring honor to the Ada County Sheriff's Office. And to myself. So help me God. So at this time, we would ask the family members to come up and do the pinning of the badge. So if you'd all come up here and grab the badge that has a name by it. Congratulations to you all, and welcome to supervision. We're really proud of you. Everybody give them a hand. Oh, don't leave yet. Say a few words. You know.
Well, thank you, Sheriff, for this wonderful opportunity, and I'm excited to work with my team in the beautiful city of Star. Thank you.
All right, so first of all, I want to thank God for my blessings. My blessings are right here. My wife and my 4 kids, Michaela, McKinley, Dawson, and Dylan. Thank you, Sheriff, and thank you for the command staff for giving me this privilege, and looking forward to it.
So 2 quick things for me. I'll keep it fast, of course. I'm very proud to work for the Ada County Sheriff's Office. This is, of course, my 3rd agency and by far the best. I knew very soon when I was introduced to the members of the Ada County Sheriff's Office that I wanted to work here, and I really do love it. I'm proud to take a bigger role in the Ada County Sheriff's Office as well. Thank you to my wife. None of this would be possible without you. And there's so many people in this room as well that have helped me along the way. Our successes are a reflection of the people that are around us, so thank you very much.
First, I'm honored and grateful to be able to serve the Sheriff's Office in our community in this new capacity. This is one that was never in my plans, as everybody that I've ever worked with knows. To the point to where I instructed my wife years ago to inflict a specific pain upon me if I ever decided to test for sergeant. For thank yous, I want to start with thanking Michelle for not following through with that. And remember that. I want to thank everybody that I've worked with that's helped me get here, starting clear back with Sergeant Carlos De Leon way back when I had no desire to be an AFC, and he was pushing me back then, all the way up to Justin Wright, who asked me a couple times to be an AFC for him, and having the opportunity to work under him as an AFC and with Chief Wilkie. And just the opportunity I had to learn and grow, which kind of opened my eyes a little bit, and realized the opportunities that were here to serve as a sergeant. And hopefully I serve well and treat my teams the way that they should be, and help them grow and develop, and help me grow and develop as well. And I want to thank the sheriff and the admin staff for the opportunity to do this. And I know you guys are rolling dice on me, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, I want to thank my wife and my family. There's no way I could do this without their support.
I would like to thank my beautiful wife for always being there and supporting me, my family as well. Also, the sheriff, the command staff, Lieutenant Ruby, Captain Watson, thank you for all you've done for me, and I'm honored and privileged to be in this new role. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to thank my wife. Thank you very much for always having my back and supporting me. It means a lot. I couldn't have this role without you. I want to thank my family for supporting me as well. Lastly, Vogt, Hessing, and all the other direct supervisors that I've had over the years. You guys have really shaped me into the man and deputy that I am today. So without you guys, I couldn't have done this. I want to thank the mayor. Without your support, that star spot would have never happened, and I wouldn't be here today. So I really appreciate you, and always looking out for us and having our back. And I want to thank the command staff and the sheriff. Thank you very much for supporting me and giving me this opportunity. I won't let you down.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so if I can get Zach and Shem and Zach, come on up. So Zach Hessing's being promoted to lieutenant, Shem McCullough to lieutenant, and Zach Walls to captain. So go ahead and say who's here supporting you guys.
Well, let's take a look out there. See, I have my beautiful wife, Dixie. She's always my support there, and my 4 kids, Melanie, Calvin, Stella, and Leona. They're all in a row, so I actually got that right there. So, my mom, Sharon, for her constant support. Her husband, Tom, who's a great grandpa there and a great person to talk with. And then my brother, Chad, who everybody knows works for Ada County as well. And grateful for him and his support. And I know that they mentioned Mayor Chadwick, who's become a close friend of mine. I appreciate him being here as well. And there's many others in here. I hope I don't miss that are here that support me, and I appreciate that.
Shem McCulloch. I have my wife Angel, daughter Tegan, my dad, brother and sister-in-laws, nephews, nieces, my brother Brad, and other family that is on the virtual world that cannot make it today. I'd just like to thank everybody for showing up and everybody that's been a mentor and influence in me in my life and career to get to me to where I'm at today. So thank you.
Here with me today is my wife, my daughter, my son and his girlfriend. I think my mom's watching on the interwebs, and then everybody else that came. Thanks.
Zach's a man of many words. Well, let's start with Zach Hessing. Zach has been with the ACSO since 2016 when he was hired as a patrol deputy after spending 7 years with the Elko Police Department, where he worked in patrol and as a detective. Zach worked as a patrol deputy for our South team and for Star Police before moving over to our detective unit in 2017. He was promoted to sergeant in 2020 and took over as chief of police for the city of Star a short time later. Zach is promoted to lieutenant. He will remain the chief of Star PD and be able to focus on the administrative work of running a growing police department in Ada County's fastest growing metro area. Hessing was born in Boise and graduated from Bora High School. He attended Boise State and studied criminal justice and met his future wife, whose father happens to be the Fremont County Sheriff. And I also went to post with him. Nobody cares. All right. That got him on the law enforcement track and led him to take a patrol job with the Elko Police Department in 2009, which led him here. Zach is married and has 2 children. When not at work, you'll find him doing stuff at church or having fun with his family, camping, mountain biking, hunting, or some kind of fun in the Idaho outdoors. Shem has been with the ACSO since 2005 when he was hired on as a detention deputy at the Ada County Jail. Shem has spent his career working for the Jail Services Bureau, where he's been a section lead, team lead, and jail training officer before being promoted to sergeant in 2018, where he has managed deputies in the Housing and Classifications Unit. Shem is promoted to lieutenant, where he will manage a team of sergeants. Shem was born in Rexburg and lived in eastern Idaho until 1996, when his family moved to Meridian. Shem graduated from Eagle High School that year and later attended Boise State University. Shem was managing a gas station when he met Kelly Handcuff, who suggested he apply here at the ACSO. He took Kelly's advice and found his place here. Shem is married and has 2 children. When not at work, you can probably find him fishing or doing some kind of outdoor activity with his family. Zach Walls. Zach has been with the ACSO since 2002, when he was hired as a records tech for the Jail Services Bureau. A year later, he became a detention deputy. He also worked as a training officer and a member of the Special Response Team until 2005, when he moved over to our Police Services Bureau. In addition to his regular patrol duties, Zach worked as a training officer, acting field commander, and canine handler. Zach was promoted to sergeant in 2017, where he managed patrol teams in our North and South divisions and CUNA. He also ran our canine unit. Zach was promoted to lieutenant in 2021 in our Court Services Bureau, which included a stint running Ada County's Emergency 911 Center. Zach is promoted to captain and will continue to run the 911 Center. Zach was born in Anaheim and grew up in Southern California, where he graduated from Mission Viejo High School. He moved to the Boise area in 2002. Zach is married and has 2 children. When not at work, you'll likely find him hanging out with his family, riding a mountain bike, or maybe even behind a drum kit. So, let's go ahead and do the oath of office. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Idaho.
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Idaho.
I will earn the respect of others
I will earn the respect of others
by being ethical and professional at all times.
by being ethical and professional at all times.
I pledge to carry out my duties to the best of my ability
I pledge to carry out my duties to the best of my ability
and bring honor to the Ada County Sheriff's Office
and bring honor to the Ada County Sheriff's Office
and to myself.
and to myself.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. So let's bring the family up for the pinning of the badge. So if you'd like to say a few words.
Thank you, Sheriff. Just to confirm, I do have 4 kids, not 2, so there are 4 out there. But, there's so many people that I want to thank that I could spend a lot of time up here, and I won't. A lot of people I could thank that are within my family, friends, and people here at the Sheriff's Office, even to get me here today dressed right, that helped me out so much just to support and to help me out. And I just want to share a few thoughts about law enforcement and law enforcement career. Nationwide, sometimes you wonder, why do we do the job we do? A couple months ago, I was washing my car, my patrol car in a patrol uniform. And an elderly gentleman came around the corner and kind of caught me by surprise and stated, "You couldn't pay me to do what you do." And I kind of trying to figure out where he's going with that. And he finally stuck out his hand. He goes, "But I appreciate everything that you do." And I shook his hand and he walked away. I've reflected back on that conversation a couple of times, and he's absolutely right. The men and women that are in this job, they don't do it for the monetary value. The fine men that are up here that got promoted today and the fine men and women that I work with at the Ada County Sheriff's Office, they do it for other reasons. And two of the reasons at the top of my head are, one, that we truly believe we are that dividing line between order and chaos, and that we try to do the best we can in serving our community. And the second goes hand in hand with that the value of this career is the opportunity to wake up every morning looking for ways to serve others and to bring that love and that service to those around us, and to try to make the place we live in a better place. And I want to thank again, I look around nationwide and see all the conflict and different things that are out there, but the Ada County community is a wonderful community to work in, and it gets easier to serve in a community that appreciates you, and people like that gentleman who shook my hand and thanked me. We get that often, and I appreciate the community, and I want to thank them for that.
Well, that'll be a little hard to top, thanks. Now, as I kind of contemplated what I wanted to talk on today, really in the holiday season of things, it's about being thankful. I'm thankful for my wife and my kids. And yes, I'm the crybaby of the group, but I'm an emotional individual. I truly care about people. I love to serve people. And I truly want to thank everybody in this room. There's several I see that are either retired or have mentored and supervised me before that gave me a glimpse of what they're great at and their care for me. I want to thank everybody that has had an impact in my life. And during this season where our families sacrifice so much, with us working and being away from families, it's hard on them, and they go through some of these same sacrifices that we do. So my real message today is just thankful. Thank you, Sheriff, for this opportunity to serve and to be a part of the jail community and grow and learn.
I think most of you know I tend to talk a lot, so I'm going to try to keep it short. So, not really, I don't talk a lot, but I just want to say thanks to my family. 20 years has been a long time for them to sacrifice for me to do this job, so thank you. And then, of course, the dispatch center for putting up with me. It's been fun so far. I look forward to a long and fruitful time there, hopefully. So, and then, so thank you, everybody.
That's more than I thought you'd say. So. How many people here are retired from the sheriff's office? Raise your hand. Keep holding them up high. Thank you very much for your service. So I asked that because many of these people that are retired here are mentors of mine, people that helped me through, promotion, being a deputy, and then I look at these folks, and you are the new mentors of the people that work here. Your jobs are important, but they know that supervisors and sergeants are the most important positions here at our agency. I mean, you have the ability to lead those that do the good work that shines out in the public. And some of you heard me say it. These three guys, they're fantastic and they deserve what they're getting. But they can go, you have a problem? Let me call you right back. These guys cannot. Their job is, we have to fix it. We have to do it now. They have the highest risk job in our agency. They know that coming into it, I'm pretty sure. Tad, right? So, but they're willing to stand up and do it, and I appreciate that about them. These gentlemen here are stepping into new roles while, you know, some of them are what they've been doing for a little bit. It's now elevated. I appreciate the mayor being here and supporting our STAR folks. Hessing's doing such a great job out in STAR, and they love him. They tell me about it all the time. Shem is in jail frontwards and backwards and is a great leader. And Zach, though he's a man of few words, does a great job leading our agency and always has. I appreciate you all. This is kind of a special one for me because I've known so many of you for so long. Some of you have worked for me. I've sat on some of your oral boards. Like Tom, when I was on his oral board, and he said, whether you give me the job or not, I'm moving to STAR. So I don't know. They kind of left it at that. And so no pressure. And then Tad worked for me for a while, so I rolled the dice on that one, but I expect good things. So just to all of you, thank you so much. You guys hear me say that a lot when we do promotions and graduations, but I really am thankful that we have folks that are willing to step up. There are agencies that are close to us that don't have folks that are willing to step up and lead because they have a different culture than we have. And so for you to do that shows that we're in a good place, and I appreciate you. So congratulations, everyone. So that's going to conclude our ceremony. Feel free to take pictures by the flagpole if you'd like and mingle around. And thank you so much for coming. This is such an important day, and everybody's family and friends definitely showed up. And sorry we don't have enough seats for all of you, but I think that's great. So have a great day.